Everybody, this improv story is based on the idea man wanders into zoo, let the story commence. Craig wandered into a zoo. But it wasn't the front of it. It was the back. Because zoos are kind of like, I don't want to get all technical here, but you know how like computer systems, things like that, they all have to have a back door. Like a kind of, it's like a key put under a plant pot. You know, it's risky having a key to your house under a plant pot or a fake rock or up there or under there. You know, somebody could find it and break in. But it's your own way of getting in just in case. Zoos have also got a back door just in case an incident happens and they can't get in through the front because all the lions and all that are escaping through the front. And where do we run? Where do we fucking go to run away? You can get out the back door, the back gate. Also, you might be wanting to bring in some animals and also let out some animals. But what if you're going, right, see these antelopes we've got? We don't need them anymore. See this zebra? We're loaning it out to somebody else. So then you trot out with it at the front. Then you got you're trotting in with somebody else is trotting in with a lion. We've got a lion coming in. Zebra that way, lion that way. And, you know, like that with a fucking leash. Like that. So they've got a back door for that, so that one can come in through the back and one can go out the front. It's like that that puzzle. That puzzle thing where, or there's a farmer or something like that, he's got a boat and he needs to take these 3 things across in the boat, but he can only take 2 things at any one time, or maybe like one thing, and that is a chicken, a fox, and grain. Is it one you can only take one at any one time, just one thing? So like you take the chicken first and leave the fox with the grain, because if you take the fox and leave the chicken with the grain, the fucking chicken would eat the grain. Right, so then you leave 2. Right, so you take them else you can keep an eye on them. And then come back with that one thing and then bring that to that air, but then come back with that kind of thing. It's kind of like that. Anyway, Craig wandered into the back of this zoo. He didn't know what it was just a gate. He's like, I wonder what that is. Because you might be thinking, well, why was he then just walking into the gate of some place who doesn't know what it is? Because he was in his not giving 2 fucks phase era. Alright, it's called being in your 50s. Slay, Craig, yeah. Middle age. So he 1 o'clock exactly. Go off, King. Aye. He went, I'm just going to wander in. He wandered in. He was like, what sort of place is this? I could hear animals. It sounded like this. What I'm about to say is called irony. He thought to himself, it's like a fucking zoo. Sounds like a zoo in here. It was a zoo, right? He didn't know. But we know. We know. It's irony. We know. That's not irony. That is irony. That actually is dramatic irony. Yes. We know something. They're saying something. You know, you look like you've seen a ghost when it actually is a fucking, it's ghost or something. Right. And then this lion walked in towards him, right? And Craig was like, is this a fucking zoo? And the Craig, you know, thought that to himself. But the lion, though, the lion stood up. So you got the Craig and you got the lion. He's following me so far. So you got the Craig and you got the lion, right? The scene is set, the scene is set. The lion stands up on its hind legs and goes like that. And what does it say, everybody? What does it say? Not roar. Where is it? Nobody yet? That's it. Put him up, like the cow with the lion. And Craig started running. Because this lion started fucking speaking. But here's the thing. It's a guy in a costume, just like in The Wizard of Oz. Because they were doing a thing. They had some guy dressed up as a lion going about like that to kind of tie in with the whole Wicked thing. The second part, you know, Wicked, whatever the fuck it was, part 2 was coming out and, you know, did that whole thing. Craig ran like fuck. And just as he was running for the back gate, they were coming in with a zebra. And Craig ran like fuck back into the zoo, but in a different direction, because he just knew. See zebras, see all these animals that you think are like dafties, because they're like the prey of other animals. They're actually pretty fucking hard. Like a zebra, like see like a fucking fucking wildebeest or something, water buffalo, or I'm not sure. You might think, you normally see these things get chased by lions. They'll fucking kill you in 2 seconds. They'll kill you in 2 seconds. He knew that. So he ran back into the fucking, you know, kept in the zoo, but ran through these hedges, freaked it. He went, I'm in a fucking zoo. He ended up jumping near this wall, dropping down and going, right, I'm safe now. Oh, good, there's a wee cave there. A wee cave on a wee island. I'll be safe there. Right? Goes in. It's all dark. I'm safe now. Here's this. What do you want, you cunt? Now, tiny wee cave, like a wee, tiny wee cave kind of thing. Not tiny, but enough for like a gorilla. And the funny thing is, that's what was there. Craig went like, what? And this gorilla just sort of leaned forward a bit, sort of shaft of light was on its face like that. You know, like in Apocalypse Now. What's his name? Colonel Kurtz. Aye, kind of like that. Craig went like that, right, you know what? I can't take any more of this. Kill me now. Kill me now. Fucking lion talking to me. Zebra. Don't know if that was fucking... What's going on? You know what? Tear me to pieces. Don't care. And the gorilla put its horns on its head and pulled its head off. No, not having a wank. Went like that. Took his fucking head off. Craig nearly died of a heart attack until he saw that it was a costume. And Craig went, what's going on? It's just a guy on with the thing on. And Craig said, I want to know what's going on here. Because this is mental. What's going on? There was a lion that spoke to me. Wait a minute. Was that lion real? Well, what about the zebra? And the guy dressed up as a gorilla went like that. Just slow down there. Maybe they can explain. And outside the cave was a fucking lion. And the zebra. And the zebra separated in half. Craig had a heart attack, but was revived by the gorilla guy punching his fucking chest. And he was good at it because he was that used to doing that. He woke up. The zebra was a pantomime zebra type of thing, and it's two guys. And Craig went, right, I'm gone mental here. Don't tell me that the lion's no real either. And the guy dressed up as a lion took his thing off. Craig had a heart attack again, even though, that was just a heart attack anyway. He was going to have that heart attack anyway. That wasn't related to that. That was just a coincidental fucking heart attack. And it wasn't caused by the other heart attacks. He was going to have that anyway. Right? And Craig went like, right, I got revived by the front zebra guy who did that sort of thing. Like a horse kind of whinnying. That. And Craig said, I want some answers here now, or I'm going to the police. And the three of them went like that. Craig went like, well, tell me that. He said, do you want us to explain to you or no? You're just kind of like interrupting. And Craig went, sorry, go. I'm just wanting to. They went like that. Craig went, sorry, on you go. They said, this is an ethical zoo. All the animals here are not animals. At least they're not the animals that you see. It's just all costumes. So you get to see animals, but it's that panto type of thing. It's ethical, so you get, it's good for the weigh-ins and we're upfront about it. Not trying to con anybody. Craig went, that's a really good idea. Well, I didn't really mean to wander in here and cause all this fucking commotion. I'll be on my way now. And they went like that. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Because it's one in, one out. Craig went, I don't know what you mean, but I'm leaving. And he went, you're not going anywhere. It's one in, one out. We are not allowed to leave until we get a replacement. Now, we're just going to have a talk about this amongst ourselves, amongst the rest. And we're going to decide who you're going to be replacing. Craig said, I've got a fucking family. I was just going for a walk. My family's all kind of grown up now. I'm just trying to work out what to do with my life now. Just sort of walk about and I just started walking here. Please don't do this to me. You know, I've got my grandwains, you know. Really proud of my grandwains. You know, I'm a good family, man. A good grandfather. Got a family. And they said, we've all got families, mate. We've really missed them dreadfully. And Craig said, like, what's the deal then? What's the dealio? He said, we're going to go away. We're going to talk about it and who you're going to replace. Normally, it's the person who's been here the longest or has gone through the worst experience. And Craig went, okay. And they went away. Craig could have made a run for it. In fact, he did. He could have. And so he did. He made a run for it. And he was that fucking close to the back gate. Gate shut and he got blow darted. And he fell asleep. When he woke up, he felt kind of hot. Kind of really hot. Like it was, he thought, oh, it's just a dream. It's all dark. And I feel all kind of wrapped up. Oh, it must have been a dream. I've got my quilt on me. That's what this is. And he went like that. And it was just a dream. But then he woke up for that into reality. He was dreaming about what had actually happened. What had happened. What he was dreaming about actually had happened. Right? So he was dreaming about, like, kind of like reminiscing about the thing that actually did happen. So he woke up. So it's a kind of dream sandwich. He was dreaming. Then he woke up, dreaming about a thing that happened. Then he woke up in his bed. That was a dream as well. And then he, for real, woke up into what was really happening, which was he was in a fucking costume. Do you know what I mean? And he's like, what's going on? And he turned and looked, and there was a mirror there. And he walked up to it. Dead slowly. Dead slowly. And looked. And he went, wait. How can I not move? And he heard a voice behind him go like that. Don't fart, by the way. He's like, yo, who said that? Turned around. He's like, oh. Some in a kind of panto horse thing or something. The guy said something like that, just don't fart. Craig went up to the mirror and looked. Can you guess what animal he was? Not a unicorn, not a horse, not a giraffe, not a man, not a monkey, zebra, hippo, yeah, winter nut, that was it. Hippo. He was a hippo. And he went, wait a minute, what's this lever day? Like levers? Pulled this lever, mouth opened. And he said, I need to get out of this. I need to go and see my family. They'll be worried about me. And the guy said, take it from me, mate. Just get your family out your head. Alright? Get your family out your head. It nearly killed the fucking last guy that was in your place. Nearly killed him. And look on the bright side. You can get fat as fuck. Like, honestly, eat like fuck. And it's actually part of the job. It will help you do your job better. And you don't have to worry about, oh no, am I beach ready? Do you know what I mean? Don't have to worry about that anymore, mate. Voice behind them. You don't have to worry about that anymore, mate. Don't have to worry about, oh no, am I going to bump into somebody that I know and they go like that. Oh, you're looking well. End of that shite. No more of that. No more of that. Oh, that's in the past now, mate. You can now eat. Tons of chocolate. And the Wens give you chocolate. They buy chocolates at the wee shop bit to feed the animals. They buy it. They buy like boxes of chocolates and just empty it into your mouth at the front there. Just make sure you share some with me though. Craig went, hey, you know what? Maybe this gig won't be so bad after all. The end. Because see, Craig, love these fucking chocolate, by the way. Love these chocolate, man. That's just a true story. There's the twist. Everything I just said to you is a true story. Because I know Craig. And Craig loved his chocolate. Do you want to know how I know? See that Craig guy that I mentioned during the story? Don't know if you're paying attention, but you know the guy Craig in it? It's me. That was me. That was me. That was me, Murphy. I did my time. 2 years I was in there. They took away my freedom, took away my agency. But you know what? I spoke to a therapist about this, and they said it's actually all right. I actually sometimes miss it, in a way. I almost miss the freedom of not being free. Does that make sense? And the end. Mr. Murphy, thanks for the £3. You kept my spirits high through lockdown. I'll fucking knock you high with that. Fucking uppercut you. I can't wait for the World War III streams. We'll have a laugh, won't we? Too fucking right. Too fucking right, man.